Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl LingDaStallion, period. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're not, welcome back. Y'all already know I love those who love me. So today, as you can see by the title, we're gonna be, quickly beginner friendly dyeing some roots on a blonde wig. Or this method could apply to really doing roots on any type of wig, but just for this case, we're gonna be doing brown roots on a blonde wig, period. Like I said, this will be beginner friendly and I'm not going to hold y'all up any longer. Let's get straight into this video. So the color I use is Mocha by Adore. The number is 107. I got this in the beauty supply store. I'm sure they sell it at Sally's too, but they don't sell it at Walmart, and I tried to look. I also use an eyelash spoolie. That just helps to get more in the roots. And then I use an application brush. You want to use a small one. You do not want to use the big one. It does not really get in there the way you want to get in there. So I start by separating the frontal from the rest of the hair, because the illusion is that the roots are dyed all over the entire wig. Now if this was like a full lace wig, maybe, but it's not. It's a 13x4. So we're just going to part off the frontal from the rest of the hair. Don't you know? Don't you know? Don't you know? Beautiful, don't you know? No, 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 Then I part the frontal into two sections, and then I'm going to part it again. I'm going to part that one section into two again, just so that I can, have smaller pieces to work with when I start to apply the actual dye. Okay, so you want to take that eyelash spoolie. I use the eyelash spoolie for starters. Other people use the brush, but the spoolie just helps me get in there, like in the roots actually, so that like it's not still blonde at the root. But I do take the eyelash spoolie and I go in. It may seem like it's getting on, well, it is getting on some hair strands, the whole hair strand, but when I washed it out and stuff like that, it's not really as noticeable as it is now. But you just want to start going around the outside of your section that you parted off, and then you can go in and part, and then you work your way in on the middle intersections, if that makes sense. It sounds like I'm talking in circles, but I'm really not, y'all. Y'all just hear me and watch. Don't let them bring you down. No. The beauty is inside you. Don't let them bring you down. Don't you know, don't you know, beautiful, don't you know, don't you know, don't you know, beautiful, don't you know, no, 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 So the process kind of becomes very repetitive. I mean, you're just parting and you want to work the dye in each section. Do not get it on the lace. Just try not to get it on the lace as much as you can, because it will dye the lace, being that you're actually putting the dye directly on the hair, and it would be directly on the lace. Whereas if you were watercoloring it, it might be easier to get the dye out. I do mess up a few times and get the dye on the lace, but it's not that noticeable. And luckily, the wig that the person that this wig is going on is going to be brown, a brown girl, so you can't really see it. But you guys just want to make sure that you want to be as articulate as possible, and you do not want to get any dye on the lace for real. But I'm just working in the dye at the roots with the spoolie, making sure I didn't miss any pieces, and then I'm going to move on to the next section. Like I said, this process is repetitive, so I'm doing the same thing to this side that I just did to the other side. Also, when you guys are applying the dye to the roots, do not do it where you guys are getting this harsh line of demarcation. Like, don't do it so it looks like the dye stops here and the hair begins here. Try to blend it in together, and like blend in the dyes to the hair. Make it look like the roots are literally brown and the hair is turning into blonde. Do not make it look like, okay, the brown stops here and then boom, we have blonde hair. As you can see, I'm combing the hair, but I'm really trying to blend the dye in with the hair because I don't want a line of demarcation. I want it to seem like the roots are blending into the hair, like the hair is turning from brown to blonde. I don't want a harsh line of demarcation from the dye to the actual hair. But we are done, you guys. I let the dye sit for a while. I actually let it sit for about 30 minutes to an hour. But yeah, I didn't record washing it and blow drying it because I didn't think that you guys wanted to see that. But if you do want to see how I rinse the dye out and do aftercare to the hair, just let me know in the comment sections below. I hope that this was helpful. I hope that you guys took something from this video. And again, I thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you.